what makes Focus Hope special to me is the mission that focuses on eliminating racism, poverty, and social injustice through intelligent and practical action. That mission is even more meaningful today than it was in 1968.
When I hear Focus Hope, I immediately think Eleanor Jositis and her tenacity at a time in '68, advocating for people and residents, predominantly Black residents, and still seeing not necessarily race, not seeing gender, but just seeing humanity and human rights was very progressive of her. And I believe that a lot of the ethics that she had and a lot of the creativity that Father Cunningham had created this great institution.
I am a civil rights activist and have been for many years. And when I got here and found this going on, I had never seen anything like this in my entire life. We were able to get volunteers who would drive miles and miles every day to come in here and work with the young men and women who were in these training programs.
I didn't really understand it that much when I was little, but again, as I got a little older, then I started realizing like, wow, my mom's doing something here, and that's bigger than our family. Focus Hope couldn't do what we do without volunteers. There's a huge part of Focus Hope from the very beginning. I'm a volunteer coordinator here at Focus Hope. By far my favorite part is when I'm out in the neighborhood doing a project with a group of volunteers. For example, we had a project last summer where we had a big company, Meritor Wabco. They came out with 65 volunteers. It was such a great experience because, first of all, the coordinator from that company grew up in this neighborhood. She also benefited from Focus Hope as a child, so she wanted to give back to the community. I could not believe how hard these people hit the ground working. Volunteers had a wonderful time, and it was just a great experience. And what really topped it off is at the end of that, the president of the company donated 2 lawnmowers back to Focus Hope to use for community cleanup projects, which we desperately needed.
I actually started out myself in a vocational training, and it was only because of people that had faith in me and that was able to mentor and direct me that I began to understand that I could do better.
When I first went, I was nervous, and they was like, no, quit being so nervous, believe in yourself. You can do it. And I'm like, no, I can't. They allowed me to be me at the same time, working me out of my fears.
They really got me ready for the real world in regards to time and how to pace myself and how to get ready for actual work and everything.
You know, they never let you fail. They always push you to achieve, to be the best person you can be. So that's like more of a family than an actual instructor or a teacher or anything.
You have to put a lot into what you're doing here in order to get out of it eventually what you'd like to get out of it.
It opened up a lot of doors. It did. You know, I got a lot of more job opportunities coming at me.
Well, now after the pre-apprenticeship, I was hired into Decide Solutions. So now I work up there and I'm in tech support.
It only takes that spark, you know, that person who cares, you know, who follows up and empowers them.
And I think the encouragement and the just giving them the opportunity to be able to do it makes a big difference.
We have students who have graduated from here and are back here as instructors, and that is exciting.
Coming back to Focus Hope, I helped out as an instructor. I knew I'd be in contact with Focus Hope, but I just didn't think I'd be coming back to be part of it. I didn't think I'd come for schooling, get a job, and help others to do the same thing I did.
The success of Focus Hope deals directly back to the people dynamic.
So I would like people to think of Focus Hope as an organization that brought people together, helped combat the issues of racism, poverty, and injustice. That's what we try and do every day.
So as we look towards the future, the next 50 years, going forward, education and empowerment. Again, that's through workforce training and readiness, through empowerment and leadership for children, through Head Start, early Head Start, for infants and families, and of course that very basic need of food. I think if Father Cunningham and Eleanor could be here today, I think she would be saying, keep it up. Keep up the work. Don't forget the mission. She would always tell us, I promised Father Cunningham that I would make sure the mission stayed alive. So she would be saying, keep the mission alive. It's more important now than ever.